There is no way I'm gonna get a run like that again. So, well, let's just get on with it. This is attempt 2. I'm not expecting to win this. This is probably going to be my only attempt for the night because I'm going to be heading to bed soon. But, yeah. First floor, we get to show off an exclusive chip to the Dualies, the extra dodge roll. Basically, if you see extra dodge roll, you want to pair it with dodge roll attack. Because if you have dodge roll attack, well, basically you're going to get close enough to that of the Grisco Dualies. We're already beginning things right away, and we're starting with the 8-ball. I figured getting the exclusive chip would be a good way to start, so... Like, remember, I did not seed this. This... Just getting, it's just more likely to get certain chips to appear, or I just got lucky with having certain chips appear beforehand. And I didn't take a single hit. So I'm not going to repeat information, like I've said in Splattershot Hackless. So basically, I'm doing what I am doing here. Does rush attack count for dodge roll attack? I'm gonna want to go for hindrance damage. We got easy floors to start off with. One challenge I also considered doing is basically a challenge where I can only play one game type until the final boss. So yeah, we've got 8-ball pushing. Now we got tower pushing. Tower pushing is tower pushing. You've seen me cover it before, so just basically push the tower as much as you can, and in case the opposition wants to deny that, you just basically fight the opposition until they're out of the way, and you can continue pushing it. The Dualies, I feel, has less range than that of the Splattershot, so you kind of have to get nitty-gritty with it. I am almost done with another project, so by the time you see it, I'm likely getting back to video editing. I want this, but this is here too. Because I could just basically get the lava ink combo to show up. Dang it. Disc piece drop. Like as much as I want to take poison ink, I need the disc piece drop. Having that screen nuke is always going to help, and hopefully we shouldn't need to run into any danger floors that take away our item drops. Because if you're doing a luck build, it's essentially what happens when you're doing a face card build and the plant shows up and you have no VHS to get past it. Yes, I've been playing Balatro a lot last year. I have 3 copies of it now. And that's it. Honestly, I feel me just talking a lot and explaining a lot is why it took forever. But this is more so me just trying to introduce the challenge and such. So I'm just trying to explain as I go. Not really going to be useful, because we don't exactly have something for sound. Drone battery drop, we'll just take the bonus. That's going to make our primary color orange now. Yeah, I've been rather busy these past 2 months. I want to get back to things. Don't use your sub-weapon. Yeah, I can live with that. Basically, I can live with that. Don't use your sub-weapon, is survivable and such. Hopefully I can get some range increase, because Dualies is kind of not good in the range department. Really not good. It's clearly meant to be the the CQC type of weapon, the type that melee weapons tend to be. And because dualies are all about mobility, they want you to get up close and personal when you go guns akimbo. And while I was busy, I've been like flip-flopping between a few games. I've finally started playing Yakuza the past few months. I've been playing Yakuza 0. I started playing through Ratchet and Clank again. I'm actually getting further into it. And I've been playing Pac-Man World Repack recently because it was a monthly game, and sure, I have the Xbox version, but I kinda don't play on my Xbox much anymore. Oh, that sounds pretty good to have, splash damage, but the problem is I don't really have something to take advantage of that. You know, I'm just gonna go to the vending machine corner because the issue with Drone Killer Whale, you only get one laser, and you kind of have to hope that that laser has always got a is always got them in their sights. You know what? All things considered, having the ability to attack much sooner is always good. I remember a time where I got to this floor when I had primarily focused on one ship, and the floor actually changed color. I don't know if anyone else has covered that. Excuse me for a moment, I'm gonna have future me to cut these coughs out. Well, at least I know where the wavelength is. Anyway. I might as well make the project file for Dualies Hackless at some point. Anywho, hindrance damage bonus or special... You know what? Hindrance damage bonus. Guess we're going orange. I don't think I can keep this pattern of orange every other floor, but... yeah. What's the bonus this time? Don't use your sub-weapon again. Huh. Like, what are the chances of that? Like, running into, like, either the same type of challenge floor... or running into the Spectrum floors over and over. I know they... oh, wow, that's a new record. I know the curling bomb is more so used for trailing and such. It's not really a good option. Unfortunately, they put me in a floor where they could either have me choose main range, which I could use, or main firing speed, and I want both. Why must you do this to me? Where's my freaking dodge roll attack? I would like that too. So yeah, now I attack much faster. It's a shame that the Grisco Dualies is not the kind where you can just attack really fast. Then again, that's why we have Grisco Blaster, because it's got like a lot of speed. So yeah, you also have to deal with tougher gelatins this time around. Yeah, I've been doing this I've been trying to do this challenge with all my weapons so much that all the names have gotten ingrained into my head. I do wonder what Splatoon 4 will be like. I don't expect it to be a launch year Switch 2 title. That was pretty cool though. That's a Totsugeki if I've seen one. I don't play a lot of fighting games, despite what my friend wants me to do. Ink Saver main. Drone gauge charge. Yeah, I'm going Ink Saver. Yep, I broke the combo of orange every other floor. So yeah. And I guess my secondary color is now red? So yeah. So a lot of lore, I found out a lot of lore, because of some videos when I was between projects. So here, if certain characters' weapons like, you can't seem to figure out, why they have that weapon as their choice. It's likely because the Order sector decided it for them. It's very easy to see some choices. For example, why Pearl likes the Dualies. It's her favorite weapon, and she even explains in, uh, like, in the elevator herself. And, excuse me. I hate being so phlegmy. I hate, like, the problem is that I have to edit out all these coughs and such, so it's gonna be difficult for me to catch. Anywho, knockback? Don't mind if I do. Now, purple should be my main color. Pearl in, like, Marina's favorite weapon is easily the Brella. Like, it makes sense to have the idol's favorite weapons from Splatoon 2. The favorite weapon. The idols from Splatoon 2. Let me get my words together. The idols from Splatoon 2, their favorite weapons are the new weapons introduced in Splatoon 2. I do regret not playing Octo Expansion sooner. I would have liked to have participated in all the stuff that was happening in Splatoon 2 at the time. I used to watch Emil, or Chugga Conroy's weapon bios a lot. Like, I always liked how well in depth they are and such. And personally, I would love to actually get all the weapons in that game, but the problem is, either most people are playing Splatoon 3, or I'm going to be facing an uphill battle just trying to survive in Turf War in a game where I have less to work with. So yeah, now we're at the easy mode boss. Like, I'm gonna have to get used to the point where I don't have access to dodge rolls. Excuse me. Sorry. No dodge rolls and such. And of course, Asynchronous Rondo. This is the easy mode variant. And as I explained, just hit the weak point. You can even hit higher weak points if you want to take the upper layers down first. If you get caught in its spotlights, it will fire whatever's on screen, and in that case, we have Toxic Mist. The most dangerous thing it can fire is easily the Ink Strike. You can get underneath it, but be aware that it will it'll try to shockwave you. It will try to shockwave you and such. And because it's spinning, you have to be careful of when it decides to unleash its, like, splat bombs and such. When it's smoking, it means it needs to cool down. And you should use that moment to attack one of its weak spots. And if you can't seem to get past any of its spotlights, I recommend you go underneath it. But be careful when going underneath it, it will release a shockwave in order to punish you for trying to basically take cover. And I believe I just stopped it from speeding up. But this boss used to be my least favorite for a reason. Oop. Now it's speeding up again. And it's doing splat bombs again. Good. Armor, that's always good to have. Now, I believe dodge rolling, like, I believe I explained that dodge rolling is good for basically switching to a more accurate shot. And when you have multiple, like, dodge roll, extra dodge roll chips, it's always good to have. I was not getting out of there without getting damaged, so I kind of had to basically just tear right through them with a reef slider. So yeah. I don't know if I'm ever going to 5-star star weapon in this game. I kind of waned from playing this. Is because most of my friends have kind of moved on because of the fact that we're likely not getting third weapon kits, which bothers me because this is the third game we should have gotten third weapon kits. You can't just do most threes except that. Ugh. But yeah, not the worst boss fight of this type ever, but could be better. So now we're on the second tier of flooring, and, well, we can go to the vending machine corner. Yeah, vending machine corner. Like, there've got to be, like, low percentage chances on, like, either 2 of the same challenge in a row, or 3 of the same, bonus in a row. Swim speed up, that honestly could be useful, because it could, like, we are playing a very mobile weapon, so we might as well take a chance and just be able to paint the floor and be able to make a speedy getaway. Explosion knockback. You know what, I might as well take it. I'm gonna go from blue and orange to blue and purple, or purple and blue. So yeah, crisscross floor. I actually had to mess with my settings because not only was the aspect ratio wrong, but also the quality was wrong. So yeah. So I guess Baltro made it easy for me to. Oh, that's no. I say something about the game being easy for me to actually speed this up, and then I'm literally almost walked into my own death sentence. That's embarrassing. Oh no, no. I see you there. Ow. Ugh. This is the worst floor I've ever done. Gosh! I don't deserve that! I don't deserve that after that abysmal performance. That was terrible. Hey. Like, I literally was on death's doorstep for twice. You know what? Sure. I might need to get some Allegra D. No, just Allegra, excuse me. Unfortunately, it's this floor. Excuse me for a moment. Okay. I do not like this floor at all. You're dealing with accelerandos. Like, constantly. And you have to basically push these things uphill. It's literally Sisyphus. Like, a lot of these ball-pushing puzzles are Sisyphus. And, like, if you can get one of them to be a top, you can get the rest. But you have to knock them into each other like they're bowling pins. Or, fittingly enough, billiard balls. I'm surprised I haven't seen a lot of purple. I mean, I can kind of see purple with this. Let's see. The problem with trying to get these, billiard ball, these 8 balls, like, up here with that thing. Oh, let's, oh. Let's just try, yep, like that. So yeah, you can basically stop them from, becoming a bigger problem. I want to, like, go over a little, like, problem, like, when I had hesitancy over for a while. Basically, I was saying the words like bigger or digger in a certain way to try to make YouTube auto captions to make sure I'm not saying something else. I regret that. Like, because it literally sounded like I was trying to skirt around it. Like, skirt around it and say it anyway, and I'm like, I'm not exactly happy about that, and it's just, I'm just like, ugh. This just makes it sound, it's me realizing it made it sound way worse. So, yeah. So, I'm sorry if I ever gave you any false ideals. I don't have that kind of malicious intent. Like, that is something I'm just not exactly happy about, and, I should have just been, like, less paranoid. It's just, it was at a time where I was worried about the YouTube auto caption getting my channel, like, taken off, and in this day and age, it feels like YouTube can literally, like, decide that your channel is, like, forfeit and such. So, I regret trying to say those two words in a certain way because of just how it, because of how the YouTube caption was making me paranoid. Sure. Let's increase it. So, I'm just gonna say those words as I normally do, because I should have been doing that anyway. Unfortunately, the chip I just got is on this floor. But now I think we are as fast as a Dapple Dualie. So that means our attack rate will be quite high. If we can get, like, crap. Oh. No. No. It's always this floor. Why is it always uneven floor? That gives me the worst stuff. Seriously. Like, come on. Okay, never mind the one attempt per night thing. For this case, we're doing another attempt. This is attempt number 3, if you're seeing this. And, again, this is the third time we start with the speed chip. I see this. We're going for this. You want Lucky Bomb Drop when you see it, because you can at least make it possible to control the floor with a domino chain. So, yeah. Let's get straight to it. I think Bolotro basically made it easier for me to start doing these a lot faster, because I noticed when I was playing Bolotro, I was kind of just trying to make decisions pretty quickly. So, yeah. Or doing portals for the first start and such. Now, be aware that if you want to know, like, how everything works, please watch the successful run of the Splatter Shot run, or like Force Palette, Order Shot, or Splatter Shot, whatever, as that will give you the information you need to know about literally how this mode works. So, yeah. Also, these little springing spiccato springs, they can actually affect the ground. Like, whenever you hit it with the it will actually cause it to splat in your color. This is like, I feel like dualies are very, very limited in range, basically for their mobility. But yeah. Not my best bowl floor run, but it works. So, yeah. Sure, we'll take the run speed. Like, we are talking about a weapon that's more about mobility and such. Mobility without it being a brush or a roller. So, yeah. I'm not exactly looking forward to the floors with my least used weapons. I want to get good at using Charger but I just can't. Like the best I ever did with Charger was Snipe Rider. Like, it's the only Charger I actually have 3 stars in. Like, I have not gotten, like, close to 4 stars with any Charger. Oh, boy. We need to get one down and toss it. And there we go. We have to kind of play... we kind of have to shoot them like billiard balls or something. Anywho, ink damage up. I hate you so much. Why would you put that there? That floor is impossible on Hackless. Oh, look, Team Sonic. Stepping Stones floor. And it's one of these. Range color saturation, which means I have a lot of range. I can shoot from very far away. Like, really far away. Our entire palette is full, and to show you, yeah, look at that. Yep. So one thing I need to talk about with the whatchamacallit, the palette you have. Your palette is based on MIDI controllers. Also, new record. So yeah, rush knockback. That sounds pretty good for the special I have, but I want splash radius. Am I really going to keep on getting one of every chip? So yeah. So if I'm skimming over information about each of the floors, it's because I've already gone over it in Splattershot. So I'm basically just trying to talk about whatever topics I can talk about, while just keeping my wits intact. Dang it. Yeah, sometimes they will bump into each other, cause others to fling, and potentially try to get them to get a jump on you. Worth the risk, because that was awesome. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the vending machine floor. I have exactly 1,000. Wow. So, while I was busy, I have been playing other games. I've been getting further into Ratchet and Clank 1. I've been playing more... I've been playing, one of the PlayStation monthly games, Pac-Man World. Repack. I've been playing Yakuza 0 every now and then. Basically, I've been playing it with my partner watching, because he wants to see me get into the franchise. I have like most of the games. I'm missing like 4, and I want to get those remaining games as well. Ugh, that's good. Like, these are all good choices. Might as well increase my ink damage, make my bullets do more, and with that choice, guess what? My ink color is now red. I wish I took some Allegra before starting this. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Like, if the challenge is not worth it, just don't do it. Because it's just like, don't move in Octoling form. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that challenge was play tested enough. Because don't move in Octoling form is not exactly what you call a challenge that is feasibly possible. Ugh. Like, seriously. Like, is it even possible to get the max, the max bonus for Don't Move in Octoling form? Because I don't think it is. Like, it's very, very quintessential to your moveset, where it's just like, you don't stand a chance if you don't move in Octoling form. Like, that literally just reeks of no one field tested this enough. That's not going to be useful. I'm gonna have to take this. This is gonna make yellow my secondary color. So we might as well go over some of the lore that I've found between projects. First, let's talk about like well, how the order sector decides your weapon. Now, it's easy to see why Marie how this man. It's easy to see how Pearl likes the dualies and such, and why you get them at the very start of this challenge. Like, the first 8 floors you ever play in this DLC are only relegated to that part of the game. Like, they are not, like, even possible to encounter in other in the Spire of Order. And of course, these things just like to drizzle over your splat zones. Okay, good. That's good to have. Sometimes it'll just come out in droves and such, and I am not good with dealing with these things with just the dualies. Seriously, these things look very phallic. The drizzling cap... I really don't like doing with them. Like, I think Splat Zones is just kind of the worst for dualies, at least with my current setup. Like, I just dealt with all of you. Ugh. And of course, the freaking fans had to turn on because I'm recording this in the winter. Oy. Anywho, splash damage. Mobile special charge. Exposed rising ground floor. Not sure, we'll take splash damage. I'm kind of not getting a good setup, and I really wish the dodge roll chips would show up, because I want to show those off in a successful run. Good news is that it's another range. What is with this? What is with the dualies? Like, I've been running into like times where I run into 2 of the same exact bonus consecutively. Like, seriously. What is my luck? Oy. And the problem is that, like, this is a weapon I don't normally use as my main. Like, for a while, that was Blaster. Like, there's a part of me that still wants to 4-star every Blaster, but I really don't like the Rapid Blasters. Maining coverage. I don't want to go to the vending machine yet. Oof. So yeah. Anywho, the order sector decides your weapon and such. Decides your palette. As the Memverse is meant to be this meant to be this online hangout and such. and it's also meant to carry all these like memories of Pearl's early life, or not Pearl, Marina's early life. It does also give a bit of some lore drops in the game as well. So, so basically, the sector decided Pearl and Marina's weapons to be that of the new weapons introduced in Splatoon 2, fittingly enough. The reason, like, it's dependent on their preference and such. Maybe they haven't, maybe they don't know their choice weapon yet. So basically, the sector kind of decides for them. But like for example, one of the palettes we have yet to do, Marie's palette is a charger. She uses a charger to save Callie in Splatoon 2. So now we're up on the easy mode boss. Hey. Intensifying Harmony floor, that means one thing, it's parallel cannon, and let's say attempt number 1 has probably my most tense run at this, and I guess you can say it's been a while. Parallel cannon's easy mode variant is a wave of 1 versus a wave of 2, and then a wave of 4. The hard mode variant is a wave of 2, wave of 3, then wave of 5. Ugh, gosh. Yeah. You want to save all your armor drops, just in case. Ugh, gosh. I just can't seem to... Ugh. And I'm down to 1 armor drop. This is not good. This is really not good. Yeah, one or two at least will start with a triple splashdown. And I don't think chargers or stringers can be encountered in this boss fight. Like, the only charger or stringer that will be encountered will have to be yours. That's wave 2. Making up for it. Now for a 1v4. A wave of 5 is kinda illegal, don't you think? Now I think one of them has Dualies. One of them has to have Brella or something. Like, one particular challenge run I can't wait to get to is, well, there goes my armor, but it has to be Blaster. Because Blaster is one of my favorite weapons to play, because it's one of those weapons I learned to love after like getting out of my comfort zone with Clash. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Please recover. Please. Oh. I just kind of have to stay my ground. Pearl will always point towards the parallel Inklings. The parallel Inklings, like the first one you encounter upon playing this game for the first time, will always like if you have saved data from Splatoon 2, it will actually reference your Agent 4 from Splatoon 2. Man, I feel I made a mistake playing Dualies because it's kind of my worst weapon. Because I'm really struggling. Like, I've had better runs. Yeah, sheesh. I was on the brink. Yeah, let's go for this one. Hopefully I can find something good. I'll even take swim speed up or something. Come on. I don't want a drone ship. Like, the problem is that they don't really come in handy in these runs because you're very limited in choices. Fine. I want extra dodge roll. That can sound pretty helpful. Ink attack size is also pretty helpful. Yeah, you know what? Poison ink. Might as well at least, like, add the lingering damage. Excuse me. So, yeah. This is not that hard of a floor. Like, it is an easy floor for a reason, and that's for one thing and one thing only. Basically, you just shove the balls downhill. This is basically one half of Moray Towers, and let's just say the closest thing you're ever going to get to Moray Towers in this game specifically is Brinewater Springs. Fortunately, they pushed it down so much that I had to push it all the way back up. Go up. Ugh. Oy. At least we got a disc. No. Up you go. Up. There we go. Okay. Knockback sounds pretty good to have. Not worth the mobile ink recovery, so I'll just take the knockback. Basically, if you're playing a run like this, knockback can come really handy because you're basically pushing away foes to continue playing at a bit of a distance. Unfortunately, it's this floor, my least favorite floor of the tier 2 floors, because simply you have to deal with accelerandos. Man, I really don't like accelerandos because not only do they have this ability to not be damaged for a while, but they can immediately. Really? We're going 2 for 2? I got to tier 3 in the first attempt. I want to get to tier 3 in the next attempt. What is this? Well, at the very least, you'll see these two, like, attempts together. Christ alive.